me who I
Tell me
am.
what big, bad,
If you would
scary
listen,
shit you're
I
gonna
would
stare us
explain
from.
it to you.
Really? Because I don't seem to get
Reggie?
it. What?
Truck.
Infamous Second Son takes place after the events of Infamous 2, where Cole is dead, and after his death, he has awakened everybody with supernatural powers in the world that have them. The government is like, hell no to that. They created this organization that basically either hunts them down and kills them, or hunts them down and imprisons them. And where the game takes place is Seattle, where basically the headquarters is for this organization. And you find yourself in the role of Delson. He is a Native American. He is a punk. He likes to spray paint stuff. One day he is doing such as the events of that. He runs into a prisoner that has fire smoky powers. He touches him and finds out, oh crap, I have the ability to absorb people. So, that said, the head of the the bad organization, basically tortures his people, and the only way to remove the concrete that she puts on them is basically to go there, grab her powers, and remove the cement that way. At least that's what Delson thinks, and he's just like, I'll do this, and his brother tags along, and you find other supernatural beings along the way, as well as some corrupt stuff, and, things. The story is alright. It has very big traces of X-Men, obviously, to, the non-powered and the powered, and the humans raging war against people that aren't even trying to do anything bad, but because they're different, that are being sought after. And of course there's the government trying to bog everybody down, and there's that. Now, in terms of main characters, Delson, he is kind of a shit. He's kind of everything I hate about teenagers and punk people in that sense. But he does kind of grow on you, along with the comrades he finds along the way. But, it's not as, I would say, as memorable as the previous protagonist, although Cole's kind of a dick too, so, this game isn't really known for pleasurable people. But in terms of systems, the last game, it's back. You have these incredible powers. You start off with a smoke ability. You can warp around, you can smoke into vents that lets travel, being super cool. You have this whip chain that you whip people and it's like fire and sparks. Yeah, you can shoot smoke bullets that basically paralyzes people, and then you unlock other powers as well. I'll tell you about one more, which is a neon power. Super fast speed, lightning bullets or neon bullets. It's really cool. The thing that I will say about this game is that it really feels like the first next-gen game that I've ever played. There's a reason for that. It's the very first next-gen / current-gen game I ever played. I bought my PS4 for this game, and I finally picked it up on the cheap. And I am a huge fan of Infamous, or the previous games at least, and I love this game as well. Just exploring Seattle is so cool. It's a place that you never see in video games, and just everything from the particle effects to just traversing the environments, and the combat itself is just so cool. It can be bogged down because the enemies they throw at you are just so powerful, and it takes a while for you to feel just as powerful. But once you get all the abilities, some of them are more prevalent than the others, and then you can really wreak some havoc. But it takes some getting used to in terms of just everybody just going against you, and it's like, man, these guys shooting guns shouldn't do that much damage against me because I'm a goddamn superhero. That said, there are choices you can make in the game that change the story a little bit, but not much. It gives you new powers between evil and good for the karma, but, again, it's not going to affect anything majorly. You'll just see different stuff. So it's a shame that they didn't really have that many choices in the game. And it is cool to see the comic book style narratives to come back for certain cutscenes. But, altogether, fun gameplay. If you like Infamous, you'll like this game. The story is pretty decent, and the real star of this game is just how awesome it looks. So I really recommend you to pick this up. Go do it now.
Well, we got him, right? I flushed that mean old conduit for you. Good job, everybody.
Boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, subscribe, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, subscribe.